Two poems today. I'm reading both mindful of a very dear friend, Glen, who has recently died of cancer. Glen was one of those people who unassumingly become so integral a part of the lives of family, friends and her community that no one ever imagined life without her. A wife, mother, devoted grandmother and compassionate teacher, she spent over half her life in these green Gloucestershire valleys, but never lost touch with her Welsh birthplace. When we were arranging her funeral with the celebrant, we cast about for a Welsh poem to be read at the crematorium. This one, The Wind in Wales, exactly embodied Glen's Welshness. Never a strident nationalism, but a gentle, perceptible zephyr that occasionally hung in the air like the perfume of a woman who passed through the room earlier. Margaret Ann Waddicor, who wrote The Wind in Wales, was born in Britain. Her parents were respectively Scottish and English. But she has lived in Norway for 44 years, almost exactly the time that Glen lived in Stroud. The second poem is W.H. Auden's Musée des Beaux-Arts, which sets our individual calamities and causes in cold context. However, the fact that our benighted species does not all suffer grief for the same thing at the same time is less to be concerned about than the sanguine fact that we all, but the very damaged, feel grief at some time. The Wind in Wales. I hear the wind. I hear Wales whispering. Its cool, fresh air seduces my memory, touches my sentiments, lulls my troubles, entertains. Pictures long lying in archives of my mind reappear, enact snapshots of happenings, both happy and sad, high on a hill where I spoke alone with my dad. Such brush of things from decades gone before knock on the doors of the now, becoming part of it somehow. Musée des Beaux-Arts. About suffering, they were never wrong, the old masters. How well they understood its human position, how it takes place while someone else is eating, or opening a window, or just walking dully along. How, when the aged are reverently, passionately waiting for the miraculous birth, there always must be children who did not specially want it to happen, skating on a pond at the edge of the wood. They never forgot that even the dreadful martyrdom must run its course, anyhow, in a corner, some untidy spot where the dogs go on with their doggy life, and the torturous horse scratches its innocent behind on a tree. In Bruegel's Icarus, for instance, how everything turns away quite leisurely from the disaster. The ploughman may have heard the splash, the forsaken cry, but for him it was not an important failure. The sun shone as it had to on the white legs disappearing into the green water, and the expensive, delicate ship that must have seen something amazing, a boy falling out of the sky, had somewhere to get to, and sailed calmly on.